Right, good morning everybody and welcome back to Thai Talk with Dan. Now recently we shared a story about a guy who was in his 50s who decided to do early retirement and move to Thailand, and he stated that he was in a very good and positive relationship. And in the story that he shared, he basically said that he borrowed his girlfriend 200,000 baht and she paid it back monthly. He gave her some extra money at the end of it, etc. Now, a lot of guys had a lot to say within the comment section regarding this story. So he's decided to send another email in to clear things up. So without further ado, let's jump straight in to this one.
Shit, here we go again.
Dear Dan, thank you for reading my story. I think that you did a fabulous job. I went through the comment section and I feel we need justice for my girlfriend. The story about the 200,000 baht loan got most of the heat. Somehow the viewers, and you as well, jumped to the conclusion that she asked for the money. Now, just to interrupt, guys, I never believed that she asked for the money because Thai women don't normally do that. They normally will drop hints about their situation and get you to offer to help out. They will never really directly ask you for it unless it's a bar girl or a freelancer and they need that money fast and they haven't got time to play the long game, etc. Back to the story. So no, I suggested lending her the money. It's in the video. She did not ask for a loan. The story is she had 500,000 baht in savings and she asked for my advice about it. We discussed it and I thought that it was better to close that mortgage out. She was only short of 200,000 baht. Have no doubt she would get by without this loan. I just wanted to help. Also, IMO, a woman that is looking for a phalang to take care of her debts would not wait 3 years into the relationship. Now, the top comment by Stefan F2D says she will kick him out with her parents after he builds a house. And others say it is the long game. Now, I wonder how that's going to be as she is over 50, no siblings, and after we build her parents will be 90 plus to 100 plus of age. I know her parents would appreciate that their daughter would have a good partner to get old with rather than chasing money. This is family values. Now, another person asked why a woman with her salary looks for an old man like me. Are you serious? Our age difference is just 5 years. Another person said she will find a younger man. She's over 50. Reality is that I have 100 times better chance to find a younger and better looking woman if I was looking for it. I understand why this happens. I have talked to many men about their experience with Thai women. Most think it's all down to money. My story shows there are good women out there. Yes, they are hard to find, but they do exist. Unfortunately, it looks like people in the comment section are convinced that all Thai women are scammers. And that is very sad. You can pin this text on top of the comment section of the video or just read it in the beginning of your next video. Cheers. Right guys, I think it's only fair that he has his say after the video because a lot of guys really don't get to have that. I mean, they write the story in, we all try to pick it apart and comment, and then the guy just has to deal with it. But this guy has decided that he wanted to say something about it. He's read the comments and he just wants to say that this woman, she had 500k in a bank account. She mentioned about her situation but did not ask to borrow money, and he offered and he did get his money back. So it's not that bad if you look at it like that. But the problem is that a lot of guys on this channel have had a lot of experience. You know, they've had a lot of relationships with Thai women. Bye. I've had a lot of relationships with Thai women, and dogs are doing my head in. Always dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, like a bloody pack of hyenas. So guys, I think it's only fair that he gets to have his say and defend his situation, his story, and his girlfriend. She didn't directly ask him for money, but like I said in the video, they don't really. I mean, normally they'll mention the situation that they're involved in order to generate that help. But in this circumstance, in this situation, this guy offered 200,000 baht, and according to him, he got his 200,000 baht back. And in regards to the long game, he mentioned about in the future, yeah, possibly building a house and having a life together, etc., etc. And he also stated that women wouldn't wait several years in order for this to happen. However, most veterans that have been here a long time, that have had several relationships, been married, they've lost their own houses that they've built here in Thailand. I mean, it's kind of the same story and the same scenario with what's happened with other men. All seemed fine, all seemed great. The woman seemed like a good woman. And once they finally invested and put all that money by building a house, buying land, setting up a business, buying a car, or whatever the case may be, and they put it all in the woman's name, then things start to go downhill. And due to that experience, guys try to warn other men about it and to be very, very cautious. I mean, it's not the normal thing to do. You don't, back in your own home country, you would never dream of solely giving a house to a woman, yeah? For you to get a mortgage or to buy a house outright and put it in the woman's name. It'd be totally bonkers, you know? And especially someone you've only known for a few years. You would have to have like a 10-year relationship, a proper relationship, living and being together for you to be able to trust that woman enough to give them that kind of an asset. And unfortunately, over here in Thailand, a lot of guys have invested heavily into women and they've ended up losing out. Yeah, the relationship has broken down. They've ended up with all the assets because it's in their name, and the guy's had to tuck his tail in between his legs and leave, basically. And that is going to leave a bitter taste in a lot of guys' mouths. Now, the one good thing about this guy's story, and something that he has tried to highlight, is that she is in her 50s. She's not a young whippersnapper, 20 or 30 years old that's turning tricks in places like Pattaya, Phuket and Chiang Mai, playing the long game with various different foreigners, etc. She is in her 50s, and more than likely, for a woman of that age, she will want to settle down. She will want to have some kind of normal life. And if she can have a guy who's quite chilled and calm, relaxed, good to be around, and he's financially viable, and he can give her a comfortable life for her remaining years, then yeah, why not? But also on the other side of the spectrum, you still do need to always proceed with caution, unfortunately, because you're not in your own country, and this is Thailand. We can't disregard all the negative stories and all the bad things that's happened to men over the years. It cannot be disregarded at all. And also, guys, when you're 50, 60, 70 years old, why the hell would you want to invest that kind of money into building a house anyway, if there's no kids to leave it for? What is the point? Renting is extremely cheap here in this country. So stay safe, keep your money in your bank and use it to, I don't know, like, use it for travel, use it for hobbies or interests. You want to get into golfing, use it for some nice golf clubs, use it for a golf membership, use it for nice food and maybe you know, a nice vehicle that you put in your own name to drive around. You don't need to take any crazy risks whatsoever. You don't need to be borrowing money. You don't need to be investing anything into her name whatsoever. Just rent everything. And if you want to buy a car or you want to buy a motorbike, then it's quite a simple thing to do, to stick it in your own name. And then there's no issues. You can have a normal relationship with no risk whatsoever. Right guys, now let's just swiftly move away from this. We've got a question from a subscriber called Jason, and it's something that I think some of you guys would be better to give him an answer, give him some advice rather than me, because I've never ever been to the Philippines. All I know is from what guys have told me, apparently they're a lot more smarter, they're a lot more trickier, their English is better, so it's easier to be tricky with foreigners over there. Apparently it's a much more dangerous country, but I don't literally know. I'm just listening to hearsay. Now, Jason says, "Hello Dan, my name is Jason. I hope that you are well. Now, brutal honesty. I'm going to turn 55 on January the 30th. I really have not been successful, though I've tried. I own my own home. Its value is in the upper 300s. I get about $2,000 per month. I'm a realtor and a certified nursing assistant. I met a girl here in the States from the Philippines. We went out for almost 2 years and she just plain dumped me. I loved her very much, and I understand that friends influenced her very much. I've heard from YouTube channels like Fly Me to the Philippines that I would be happy there. Now, thankfully, I found your channel months ago. I have not decided which country to visit yet. Thailand or the Philippines, maybe both. I have got to figure out what kind of job I can get over there. If anything, perhaps something remote. I am wanting to visit there to meet a woman. Now, I've heard from you and others that basically it's all about money and not love. That hurts. I am not naive when it comes to women. I was a guitarist in a rock band 30 years ago. I am just very discouraged now. Any advice given what I have and how I should plan a vacation, etc. By the way, I'm very happy that you and your wife are working things out. Cheers. Thank you, Jason." Right guys, if you can give Jason any ideas, please put your comments down below. I'm sure that he will definitely appreciate it. Just be honest and tell him straight what you guys think. Now, guys, I'm feeling a lot better today. I think I'm on the mend, thank goodness. I've just felt epically sick recently, and I've not had the energy or anything to do anything. But today I'm going to go back home very soon, and I'm going to make another YouTube channel, and I'm going to focus on different things via that channel. I'll put the link in the videos below once I've set it up. I'm not going to push it or market it or advertise it. I'm happy for it to just grow naturally, in all honesty. But I just want to do something a little different rather than these stories. But I'll keep this channel alive, and I'll keep producing stories on this channel. It's just that I'm going to put way more focus into the new channel and try to do things differently to other people as best as I can, because I want the content not to be the same as everybody else, because that is what's really been going on since I've been here in Thailand, is that content creators in Thailand just copy others, do collabs with each other, and for me it's boring. And I'm sick and tired of seeing the same old things. And yeah, I just think things need to be different as best as you can do it. So that's what I want to focus on. So guys, if you have a story and you want to share it on this channel, then please do so. Get your emails sent in to thaitalkwithdan@gmail.com. I'm going to relax and enjoy the view for a little while. But before I do, I'm going to go for a little walk, and I'm going to let you enjoy the view for a minute. Apart from that, guys, take it easy, look after yourselves, and ciao for now. Bye-bye. I'm going home, guys. See you later. Tatty bye.